Hello everyone, welcome to Movie Club. My name is Thomas and today we will be reviewing Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Hi folks, so you are listening and watching our Throwback Thursday show, where we take a look at our favourite films from the past and bring them into the future, with a fresh look and a brand new review. Today we are taking the first film out of the phenomenal Indiana Jones trilogy, so let's start with a little bit of background information. In 1936, archaeologist and adventurer Indiana Jones is hired by the US government to find the Ark of the Covenant, where Adolf Hitler's Nazis can obtain its powers. It is a 1981 American action-adventure film directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Harrison Ford, written by Lawrence Kasdan from a story by George Lucas and Philip Kaufman. It was created in a time where there was a love and a huge surge towards the Star Wars titles, a time where George Lucas and Lucasfilm were on top of their game. As mentioned, we follow the story of Indiana Jones, with the first installment of the Indiana Jones film franchise. As mentioned, it stars Harrison Ford as an archaeologist who battles a group of Nazis, searching for the Ark of the Covenant, which is also known as the Ark of Testimony. It is a gold-covered wooden chest, with a lid cover described in the Book of Exodus as containing the 2 stone tablets of the 10 Commandments. With the discovery of the Ark, Hitler wanted to use its power to take control of the world. Sounds about right, doesn't it? So in order to review the film, we need to first look at the movement by which Indiana Jones created, and question, why hasn't there been a single film like Indy since? Well, apart from National Treasure, but we know how that went, right? Indiana Jones mastered the use of action and adventure, and stretched the genre to a whole new level. And with a team like Lucasfilm behind it, it was a guaranteed success. The one thing with the film that sticks so solidly in my head is the use of the score. John Williams mastered the art of a powerful score in Star Wars, and he did it justice here as well. The music is so well known, when heard it is easy to match to the film. The action throughout the Raiders of the Lost Ark really stands out as well, keeping us hooked all the way through to the end of the road. The use of the sound design is unique in a way that each punch, gunshot, explosion is felt as well as heard. Violence in this film is another aspect that needs to be taken into consideration too. This film is rated 12A, and it's correct to the nature of the violence used. Alongside the humour, it lines up for the perfect film of its genre. One thing I can say for certain in this film: if you're scared of snakes, spiders, monkeys, rats, or really any kind of major animal, then this film is certainly not for you, especially for snakes. They seem to have bought an entire zoo for this film, and it definitely adds to the set design. Pit of Snakes is fantastic, but I cannot help but feel sorry for them, crammed up in there during the shooting hours that they must have pulled off for this film. All in all, this film has pushed and tested the limits for Lucasfilm, and overall this has brought out one of the best films of the generation, leading to another 2 major box office hits. And then in 1990, we then saw the emergence of Young Indiana Jones, which is also a fantastic little series, but it wasn't as good as the main 3 we see here. They then finally decided to try and make Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and it didn't really pull off as well. One of the major reasons of that being the nature of the film and the nature of the way in which it was made fit perfectly to the style in which films were made back in the 1980s. If you try and take that formula from a 1980s film and try and make it in today's environment, it will not perform as well. And I feel that they've done the same thing for Indiana Jones, which is a shame, because the nostalgia from the film was fantastic, and the overall flow was brilliant. It really brought out the memories from watching the original films at the very first time. The humour from Harrison Ford, the epic action sequences directed by Steven Spielberg, has led me to rate Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark a 9.5 Worthit points. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, folks. If you are enjoying the series, then please make sure you drop a like, comment if you did enjoy. What do you think of Indiana Jones, and what have you thought of the other films that we have rated on this channel? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Thomas, and I hope to speak to you all in my next video. Goodbye.